Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. I hope y'all are having a great morning so far, a great day wherever you're at in the world. Let's get into some stuff. We got big movement here. Look at Microsoft. Microsoft's down 5%. That is pretty big. I'm just going to go through the ones that reported earnings that I can remember off the top of my head. Starbucks, pretty flat. So this is funny. Remember on Tuesday... On Tuesday, I said what? I said, I hope, because remember we have this note on here on Starbucks, started position below $93.69. And I said the best case scenario for Starbucks is that we stay right here. We don't gap up here. We don't gap down here. We just stay the same, stay in the consolidation channel. And that's exactly what's happening. Why? Because you don't want to have a gap that you're going to have to wait for it to redevelop. Like if I go to Microsoft for a second. So Microsoft... Well, this one might not be the worst. This is probably a bad example. Actually, you know what? Let me continue on here. Let me see what some of these others are doing. Okay, here's a good example. Google. They reported on Tuesday, I believe. You have this consolidation channel, and then the ideal situation would be stay in the consolidation channel. Don't gap up, don't gap down. It gapped up. Now what do you have to do? Well, now you have to say, okay, well, I can't do anything with this, and I can't really do anything with today. So I have to wait until this thing either starts consolidating and creating a new support level that can go up or can go down, or it's going to have to come down, fill this gap, get into this channel, and then we reassess and whether we go long or go short. That's annoying. We don't want that to happen. That's why you don't trade earnings. Now, if you come back to Starbucks, nothing happened. Just stay in the consolidation channel. So the nice thing that we have going for us still is we have this ugly face pattern. And I told you the only way that this was going to get up here and break through this resistance point, which I've drawn in, it can't break through this right on the right side of my screen. It cannot break through this level, is going to be if it gaps up here on earnings. Thank God that didn't happen. Now you have the ugly face pattern still contending with it. This is going to roll down. It's going to go like this. It's pretty straightforward. This new CEO, let me see here. This new CEO, Yahoo Finance. Okay. I just want to show you these moves he's making with Starbucks. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. So he plans to pause price increases, which has been going on for quite some time with Starbucks. He wants to do, where was that? There was some other thing that he wanted to do. Dairy, so they used to charge you for upgrades to non-dairy items, what have you. That's no longer, so that's cool. There's one more thing in here. Price increases. Oh, they are going to try to get everything to be ordered on the app. And they're going to try to get drinks that are going to be produced within 4 minutes. So this dude is coming in big on efficiency, which is pretty cool to see. Do you think that Chipotle is efficient? I don't know. I don't. Do you? Do you eat Chipotle? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, let me get some of your comments here rolling. And you like Moe's. Okay, so there's our answer. We don't have any. Welcome to Moe's. All right. Gold star for Jonathan. SOXL down a lot. Yeah, I'm going to get into the text right now. Is there settings on the brokerage apps where you can automatically exit a position the day before earnings? No, there is not. SOXL. Yeah, this is down quite a bit. It's semiconductors. Semiconductors are down 12%. And if you just go through Microsoft, let's see. Let me go back here. I want to see my earnings calendar. Let's see what reported yesterday. Yesterday was Microsoft, Meta. Any other tech? Okay, let's go to Meta. See how Meta's doing. I heard they had even more daily active users, daily active people. Excuse me. Whew. Close one. Here's your ugly face pattern. And the nice thing is, what happened? Let me draw it in blue. You stayed in the consolidation channel, right? Stayed in there, just like Starbucks. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. All right. $20 Chipotle bowl. $20? Where do you live? Chipotle is very efficient. They give you as very little meat and veggies as possible. Touche. Let's see, Zim. I saw Zim was up pre-market. It is up about 6% right now, but still, it's just doing its thing. And if we notice here, this is nothing but a snapback. It's a big snapback, but they also have big moves down. So you can see that it's nothing but a snapback. And if we go over here, what do we notice? The volume is terrible. Volume sucks. So this is going to drop down. It's going to break the 25-day moving average. We're going to get down here. It's just going to be a matter of time. There is no way in hell that it breaks through this level. Absolutely no way. Absolutely no way with this type of volume. You need to have big volume to be able to break through this level, and you don't have that. You're not going to have that either. Hey, Mo. IREN started trending. Day trend already. Okay, so I'm assuming you mean day IREN. Ooh, nice. Really nice. Hey, if this takes out the bottom, of this candle, which is $9.48, then go for it. But you can see it's coming back. So you got to make sure you engulf down, take out the low, and just make sure that you're still, if it takes out the low, you're going to be trajectory aiding in this direction, right? So you don't have to worry about the stochastic if you take out the low because it's going to be right. So Garmin short, GRMN. No, don't do anything with Garmin. They reported yesterday morning. No, what's the volume doing? So you gotta. Can you throw Garmin on a watch list? Yes, absolutely. But don't do anything with it today. There's no chance you're engulfing down today. No chance. So let this go like this. Let it do what it's going to do. Friday, it's probably going to do that. Maybe Monday, you come back, you get an engulfing candlestick that takes out Thursday and Friday, and then you can go for it. But right now, I see what you want to do. You want to fill this gap, right? But you can't do it right now. You have to wait for some type of setup. This could very potentially change directions because the stochastic is not catching up because it's so wonky. All right. NMM. Please. NMM. What are we looking at here? To me, I look and say, stuck on the 100-day moving average, nothing to do. That's what I say. I see the short that's kind of developing, but support level for Crocs. Okay. You're at it. You're at the support level for Crocs. Let's just blow up the long-term chart just so you can see. Draw some lines in here. So I'll just go, let me use yellow. Here, there, consolidated. Bottom there, bottom there, bottom there. Ton of consolidation. Top. You can see where we're at support. So this is support. Can it go lower? Sure. It'll go there and then probably there. Like that. That's probably where it'll go next. So main support level, call it 98. That's probably your big support level that it'll sit at, $98. But who knows if it's going to get down there. We'll see. Can you say blow up on YouTube? Yeah, I don't know. That's a great question. Mo, looking at AMD for a day trade short. No, can't do it. You're already snapping back. If you take out the low of the day, sure, but you can't do it right now. You need to take out the low of the day right there to get any momentum going. Zim couldn't get past the 25. Looking to re-short around the 25. Yeah, short's going to hold it up. Cord is down today. Can it go lower? Let's see. Cord was down 12% at one point. Now it's only down less than 5%, so that sucks. Can it go lower? Yeah, it can go lower. Could probably go to here. Whatever this is, $40. It can go to 40, but it's already snapping back on you. That's unfortunate. Okay. AMD swing short. Okay, let's look at it over here. AMD swing short. Let me go swing trading. Oh, nice. Yeah, you got something here. Let's see. When was earnings? Earnings was Monday? Tuesday? Tuesday. Yeah, I think for this one, because I'm starting to see some wicks develop like there and there, I think I would wait until, I don't know, wait till 11:30. Wait till 11:30 to see if you get a snapback on this thing. I'd like to see, let's see. Oh, this is going to have, actually, you know what? Wait till 10:30. Make sure it gets 12 million shares traded. So it needs another, I don't know, 2 million, million and a half shares to be traded in the next 20 minutes. Wait and see if you get that. See if you get an average of 12 million. If you do, then you can go at it. And you'll probably get maybe to here, $140 a share, something like that. That's kind of how I would play that. Really good pickup. Who said that one? Patrick, very good. Thoughts on SNA? I don't see anything from that chart. Let's see up here. I don't see a lot going on here with Snap-on. The only thing I would say about Snap-on is if you want to look to short it below this level. Why? Because it's going to trickle down, trickle down, trickle down. It's probably going. This is probably what's going to happen here. Your head, shoulder, kind of developing another shoulder. This is going to come down here like this, and then once it gets below this, this is going to be a free fall because of that big run up. So this will probably free fall down. So you can probably get it back to $300 a share. There you go. Because of what's developing right now. It's just don't do it now. Take out the low of Wednesday the 23rd. Yeah, remind me at 10:30. NUTX, long for a few months. Curious what you think, NUTX. Long for a few. What is long for a few months? You mean you bought back in here? Oh, what the hell is this? Okay, let me go like this. Zoom in a little bit. Oh my goodness. See here. Come on. There. Let me see if I can draw this 50%. That's maybe a little bit higher. It's like there. Okay, so it's about it's 50%er dating back to here. Actually, that's not right. It's a 50%er dating back to, let me see here if I could find this 50. Yeah, there it is. So you're right at it. So you're 50%. So if it was me and I was in this, I'm no longer in it. That's for me. You're 50. And why did I change it here? So this is January. This is January of 24. So that doesn't give us a full 12 months. Remember, we want 52-week highs. So this was a 52-week high going to November, or actually, it's almost maybe to the day. Today's Halloween, right? November 3rd. Okay, so it was really close, but 52-week high was about a year ago, and there's your low, and your 50%'s in the middle. And what did it do? It fell, tried to get back up, fell, tried to get back up, fell. It's trying again to get back up. It's going to fall. This is it. You're not going anymore. Unless volume is really strong. I know it's not, so that's why I'm just pulling this up just to show you guys. Volume's terrible. It's terrible. It's back and forth. It's not going to work. SOXS too risky. I don't like trading 3-time levered stocks unless it's on 15-minute chart. That's just my personal opinion. You're going to get killed if you stay in it overnight. Adobe's still looking good. Let's see. Adobe. Boom. Adobe. Yeah, still looking good. No reason to exit here. Just stick with it. See the next leg down. Next leg down is going to get you to about 470. Trend is still good. Everything's still good. Just pay attention to earnings. I don't know when they are. You don't have to worry about that at all. Tesla. Will Tesla break down? Yes, Tesla's going to break down because why? Tesla doesn't have the volume to support it. It doesn't have the volume to support it. If you wanted to I would wait for a really good candle, something that looks like that. And you can short it, and you're probably going to you got to fill 2 gaps here. You got to fill this gap, and you got to fill this gap. So it's like a double gap that needs to be filled. I would pay attention to it. Don't do anything crazy. So Tesla swing short. Yep, same thing. You got to get that engulfing candlestick. NVIDIA. Let's see what NVIDIA does. NVIDIA, how low can it go? How low can it go? Well, you probably won't go much lower than 131. And you're going to get hung up here. You're already getting hung up at the 25. So I think your probably run down for now is over. It's just a matter of when. The 50% rule reminds me of Life Alert commercials. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Under Armour, forming a Head and Shoulders. Yeah, it is. So here's your head. Here's your shoulder. This is going to creep back up probably, and it's going to probably create another shoulder there, and it's going to come down. Good call. Who said this one? Is that Patrick? Yep. Good job. Tesla short on engulfing. Yeah. I bought it in August, I believe. Visa. So let's go and look at some of my stocks. Why is Visa so low on this list? Oh, that's right. Visa reported Tuesday. It's going to fail. Why? The volume's no good. Yeah. I'm not impressed with Visa right now. Jets will come down. Bank of America, consolidating. Tesla, we already looked at. FedEx, consolidating. Visa, we looked at. Netflix, consolidating. Moderna, nothing. Micron's a nice little move down. I would say if it closes the day, I would want to get below this. Get below the October 1st low, which is, I'll give you the number, 98.94. If you get below that, you'll probably fill this gap down to 96. Then you don't have much to go through here. That's how I think I would play that one. DLNG. Are we talking DLNG or DKNG? That's the real question. All right. DLNG. I don't know what this is. I don't like it, though. Just looking. Oh, no. Come on. There's 19,400 shares traded per day. No. What's 19,000? Was it 19,440? 19,400 times, what's the price? $3.80. So I could literally go in here right now and spend $73,000, which is lower than every trade that I make, and be the average volume for this thing, and it would drive the price up really high. You can't trade things like this. Thanks, Jonathan. I appreciate it. LYV short on the engulfing that clears 25. LYV. Oh, Live Nation. Okay. Let me just pull up a swing trading chart. So if you get an engulfing candle down, you're probably not going to go much lower than this. So the question becomes, is the juice worth the squeeze? You'll get to, I don't know, it's probably going to be $115. So if you get an engulfing candle, that probably takes you to 116 that you're selling short, and you're going to try to get to 115. And this is a really strong support level. I don't think I would do that, Hans. I just wouldn't. There's no, the reward to the risk is not that great. Hey, Nate, what's up? The reward to risk is not that great, in my opinion. Okay. We went through the Amazon reports tonight. Apple reports tonight. Amazon's down right now. Does anybody have a Kindle Paperwhite? I would like to know that answer. Apple's just sitting there doing nothing. Microsoft still down? Still down 5%. RIP Microsoft. Costco, what's their dividend they're paying tomorrow? $1.16. Is that normal? Yeah. You know, they usually do the $10 one-time special dividend. Well, they used to. AMD we looked at. Lowe's. Walmart. KB. The builders. Builders are rebounding. Builders are rebounding. I have an old Kindle Paperwhite. Do you like it? I've never had a Kindle. I kind of want one because I'm tired of traveling with books. It's just too hard. And then when I go places, I just don't take a book. Or I take a book and then I don't bring it home. And that's just dumb. What is this? myhotelmatch.com. Well, first of all, again, okay. Who said this? Oh, I typed in the wrong. He meant MGM. That sounds. I looked at who said it, and I was like, Lost Islander would never say MHM, what I just typed in. MGM, that's better. All right, so they reported earnings last night. Don't do anything with it today. So you can see, here's a good example, guys. Average volume on MGM is 4.1 million shares traded per day. The market has only been open for 51 and a half minutes, and we already have 3.1 million shares traded per day. So this, to have 75% of average volume within the first 51 minutes, that ain't normal. So you got to let this thing calm down. It's going to bounce back and forth. You can already see there's wicks on the top, wicks on the bottom. It's just all over. Let it calm down. Check it out tomorrow, probably in the afternoon, and see what goes on from there. I like my Paperwhite. Okay. All right, I'll get a Paperwhite then. I'll wait till Black Friday. All right. My Black Friday list is awesome. All right. What other questions do you guys have? What other questions do you have? Good questions so far. I like what you guys are sending over. So those of you that are not in the community, join it. Link is in the description below. Everything that I'm saying, if you don't understand a lot of what I'm saying, it's probably because you've just never been exposed to it. We talk about these things every day in the community, in the Patreon app. I have the Trading 101 series that goes through every single thing that you need to know, and you can watch it over and over, and it's broken down into, I believe, 10 videos. There's 10 different videos that you can go through. They go from different candlesticks that we're talking about, what moving averages are, different pattern recognitions that we're looking for, etc. So join it. You're going to love it. It's really great. It's a more convenient way to look at books. The main problem with Amazon censorship is books. Oh, I see. Can't buy books on Amazon. Oh, I see. Have you looked at CCL today? Came in late. Have not. Steve is not here, it doesn't seem, so why would we look at CCL, right? All right. CCL's jumping. 22. Let me pull up this long-term chart. 29 is the big resistance point. Is it 20? Yeah, it's like here, 29. But this is also a huge resistance point. So I'm going to look at the volume after this. Look at that. There, all in here, 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 and now you're here. So you can see how strong this level is of 22. So let's go look at volume. Will it break through? Will it break through this level? No, it won't. Why do I say that? Yes, you've had 4 days of buying volume in a row. Great. But what's the deal with the buying volume? It is slowing down. It's decelerating. Every day you're having less and less buying volume, which kind of sucks, right? So you're not going to break through this level, but you can short it. Why not? Why not short it? DVN. It's back. All right, DVN. See what you're doing here. You like the support level off the bottom, and you're looking to run it back up. And earnings are when? Earnings are Tuesday. I think if it was me, I would just put a tracker share on this, $38. or wait till earnings are over. It really depends. Whatever you want to do. By the way, track your shares you don't have to remove for earnings. Maybe it jumps up here, maybe it jumps down here. My hope would be that it jumps up here. You're in it, you see it, and you catch it and run it up to 44 or potentially 45, 46. That's kind of what I'm seeing there with DVN. I don't think it's a bad play that you're looking at, okay? If you did a day trade and had 1% stop, if the stochastic began to reverse, would you exit or let the stop execute? If I was active, which I am always active when I'm doing my day trades, I don't just let them go. I would just exit the position. Snow long. Okay. Same thing. If you want to throw a tracker share on, you can. It's $115. I probably wouldn't. And frankly, no, I wouldn't put a tracker share on this. Why? There's no volume in the market. There's no volume in this stock. There's no volume in this. What's going to precipitate this move? Volume. You don't have that. So I just don't even see the purpose of getting into something like that. With the Kindle, you get an email address and you can email PDFs to it. Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Oh, you have a Mac, right? Yes. I'm planning on getting the new M4 MacBook. Do you need antivirus softwares? No. You don't need an antivirus softwares, but I do have I use Malwarebytes, and it just does a daily scan if there's anything on my computer, and there never is, so that's what you use it for. I like to rewatch old videos of Mo. I always seem to find something new. Listen, that's a great point, Lost Islander. So watching old videos is so helpful. You find things that, because usually when you're going into a video, maybe not your first time, but your second time, third time, when you're listening, you're trying to listen to specific things that I'm going to say because you're looking for a certain answer and you miss something else. Mine would always be go in and watch the series once a week. I think it's 50 minutes total. Watch it once a week. Watch one video a day for, well, sometimes you have to double up, but watch 2 videos a day. Call it 2 videos a day. It's going to take 20 minutes of your time. And do that for 4, 5, 6 weeks in a row. You're going to get this pretty well, okay? 75% of average volume in the first hour is very abnormal. That is very abnormal. That is earnings type volume, news driven type volume, what have you. I don't know what MacBook I have. I have the MacBook Pro. But this thing is a beast. The fan doesn't even kick on when I'm live streaming. Stocks are going to zero. Yeah, I actually can get behind that. KRE consolidating between 54 and 60. Okay. KRE. Correct. You are correct. That's the regional banks. Other questions, guys. Other questions that you have. Let's look at XLF. XLF consolidating here. Now, very different than KRE. It's consolidating basically between, 47 and 48, let's call it. But here's a great example, guys. Look at this. So when I always talk about being in a consolidation channel, right? What does it take to break out of consolidation channels? Volume. So I should draw it over here. Look at this consolidation channel. And what do you notice here about, you had selling volume and then you had a lot of lackluster volume here. You didn't have average volume for multiple days. What took you out of this channel? Well, it was a bump up in average volume. I'm going to draw it in pink. Look at this. You notice the average volume for 5 straight days, it bumped up. Yes, there was some selling volume in there, but you see you had a big green volume bar here, another big green volume bar. You stayed above average volume. It continued to push higher. And then what happened when you fell back below average volume? You went back into another consolidation channel, albeit higher, but that's what it takes to push things out. You have to have good, consistent volume. That's what's going to drive things out of consolidation channels. All right. SMCI not having a good week. SMCI. No, it ain't having a good week. And earnings are not even a factor. It doesn't report earnings until Tuesday. Yesterday it was down 32%, and today it's down 15%. Why? AMD is at 11 million trades. So AMD, I think it had to get to 12. So, oh no, AMD is at 13.3 million. You're probably delayed. Yeah, I would just take out the low of the day. Take out this low point of the day. The low is 143.33, and see what happens from there. If you want to do something with it. Other option is wait until 3:55 in the afternoon and go from there. Also, I get a lot of questions on the video that I made about timing. Or not timing, times to trade. Everything that I talk about, and frankly, everything that anybody talks about that has any clue of what they're doing is talking about things in Eastern Standard Time, because the stock market is in New York, Eastern Standard Time. So if you hear somebody on YouTube talking about not Eastern Standard Time, steer clear, please, because they don't know what day it is. SMCI had bad news. Oh, all right. Their auditors resigned. So get new auditors. Did they resign because of a problem? Or did they Oh.
I don't know if it's fraud. I think people suspect something. But you never know. It's personalities and relationships. They could be.
Exactly.
Yeah. Could be something totally different.
Who didn't know the timing? Lost Islander? You'd be surprised, my friend. Trying to see here. WFC. Wells Fargo, is that? Yeah. Well, WFC is certainly pushing highs, but look at the volume over the last 5 or 6 days. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. All right. All right, guys. So join the Patreon if you're not in. Hey, try it for a month. If you don't like it, hey, I don't know what to tell you. But you are going to, whatever you put into this is exactly what you're going to get out of this. There are not that many people, there are not this many people in this chat that are this successful because they are not putting a lot of effort into it. That's just how it is. It's like anything in life. If you put effort into this, you are going to do very well. So links in the description below. Join us. You're going to enjoy it. Let me hit Baba real quick. What was the question with Baba? Continue to fall. It's probably going to stop here until earnings, and then it's going to go up or down. But I think that you're at a strong resistance point. If you ever get back up to 120, my suggestion would be exit. HII. Oh. Well, Wall Street, bro, that's a hell of a drop. I would let this calm down today, see what's going to happen tomorrow, maybe see what's going to happen on Monday, and then get into it. This is a big drop, so you might have to have a couple of days for this thing to settle down before you participate in it. MFG for a while. This is dreaded MFG. So this is moving all over the place because it's a foreign transaction, and the way that the data is converted over to TradingView, not ideal. So, all right, guys, you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you next week. Later.